Good morning, good God Monday, grand rising, and welcome back. Welcome back, you guys, to Hiveminds for Higher Dimension. It is currently 7 degrees here in the music city of Nashville, Tennessee. Our high temperature today will be 88 hot degrees, and I am foot stomping happy because guess what? I love the warm weather. What about you? What are you loving on today? Drama and trauma. What's up, y'all? Yes, I am back. I'm in my kitchen. You got a little echo, but that's okay. Look, just focus in and pay attention. I ain't been here for a minute, but I am excited. I've been really busy. So many things are happening. So many personal stories to share with you guys. I'm gonna start writing down. One weird thing happened to me. I was traveling. I took a short trip on the bus, and I was traveling, but it kept standing. It was in my mind, so I'm gonna share it with y'all so I can get it off my mind, okay? Because a closed mouth can't get fed, okay? So we need to confess, all right? We need to get it out of us. But anyway, because I had some feelings behind it. I guess I might still have a couple of feelings. But anyway, so I was a bus. I took a short trip. And so anyway, I didn't know that you can pay for your own seat. So I bought me a seat. You know, like you can have reserved. You can take the whole 2 seats if you want to. I ain't that selfish. But anyway, I bought my seat. I'm thinking I'm close to the driver and, you know, not in the back where the bathroom out. You know, I ain't no public person, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. But anyway, I was sitting there, and there was a lady over there. Wasn't nobody in the seat with me. She had that incision. Come on, Joy, talk professional. Go. I said a hole in her neck. She had, and I'm not laughing at you know what I'm laughing at me. But anyway, and then she had to suck that, whatever they do, the esophagus. You know what I'm saying? But it comes from cancer. And so anyway, check this out. So she did that for like 20 minutes. I didn't want to look at her and stay. You know, I wasn't trying to. But y'all need to be mindful. If you got that thing right now, and if you watching this video, please be mindful. The sound, it's not a pleasant sound, and if we can remove. I don't know how we can do it differently. You got to clean it out. That's the bottom line. If you don't clean it out, you die. But she was cleaning it out. She cleaned it out for 20 minutes. That hawking, and I thought I would lose my mind. I didn't want to get up. You know, here we go, social acceptability. I don't want folks to look at you get up and move, but I wanted to get up and move so bad. But I just stayed in prayer. I practiced what I preach. I became the eye in the storm, because it was sure enough a storm going on with that thing. Well, check this out. That ain't the end of the story. So, you know, when you ride the bus, they take a little break and other people get on, you get off for 5 or 10 minutes. When we got off the bus, she got off and other people, and then I finally got off. And when I got off, this woman was standing outside with a cigarette this long, smoking. I think smoke was coming out her nose in that thing too. I wanted to, baby, consciousness is who we are. I'll share another story with you. I'm at the daggone Walgreens. I don't know nothing about this town here. And guess what? I lost my car keys. I got to be somewhere this morning. I'm jacked up. And I Googled that little lift. I can walk. For those prices, I guess the gas done went up. I don't know. I don't like none of this modern stuff, tapping my phone and stuff. I'm just telling you, I'm kind of traditional in that way. But I ain't religious. That kind of traditional, that old time of religion. But anyway, I was going to my car. And it's like a highway. I saw this guy standing there, you know, with the brown cardboard. I said, well, no, got no money. God said, no dollar bills. And I said, you got change. He said, you got change in that cup holder. I said, what's up? That ain't what that change is for, God. Y'all know. But this is how I talk to him. This is developing a personal relationship. This is how it works. It's not way up there and way out here with all these way out with this theology and all. That ain't it. It's real simple. We turn within. I got up. I had to grab up all that change on my car. I had like $1.75. I counted too. I counted every dime because I'm on mine back, God. Press down, shake it together, and running over. Lord have mercy, I'm gonna start sweating up in here. But anyway, hold on. I was gonna pause for a second. But anyway, I walked across 4 lanes of highway. 4 long, you know, busy. To give this man all of the change that I had. he looked at me, if he looked at me so very puzzled. He was not black, and it doesn't make a difference to me when the spirit say move, bam, baby, we get the moving. We shift. We keep them shook. We make people look, and I think that's what I did. I had this young white guy shook. I had him shook, and he had the look. He kept looking at me, and I made eye contact, and he was making eye contact like he recognized me or something. He was turning his head side to side. We don't know what other people see. See, we don't see ourselves like other folks see us. Consciousness is who we are. I want you to begin practicing. Practice, practice, practice. I want you to practice building a spiritual foundation. Something that's authentic, that comes from within you, and nobody can take it from you. Starbucks in the house. Y'all see my espresso maker back there? I set a firm foundation. Whatever I'm working through, this is what I do. Thank you. Thank you for your time this morning. I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for watching the repost of the videos while I was gone. That was a new concept idea. I didn't know how it would work, but we got additional views, you guys. We want to set a foundation where? In our consciousness. Consciousness. We look beyond what is appearing. I don't care. I need you to remember this because I'm going to affirm it for you daily. See, when we go into prayer, we don't just we bring in the entire globe, okay? We bring in everything to the altar. We drop it like a hot, down by the riverside. I've been waking up with spiritual songs. He's sweet, I know. Y'all remember that song? He's sweet, I know. Woo! Y'all better look out this morning. I ain't been here in a minute. I've been waking up with all of those songs. We get acceptance that we're here for a purpose. Well, and maybe you challenge with something. Okay, let's just say they trying to fire you at the gig. They should have fired you last year. Let me be quiet. But anyway, so we get acceptance. This ain't no good situation right here, right? I mean, it doesn't appear good, but we get acceptance. As we get acceptance, acceptance is a release. Have you ever accepted something and you'd be like, this is how I get my acceptance. When I got something on my mind heavy, like I have lost my car keys. You guys, no, this is serious. I got ready to go somewhere. I ain't got a car key to first. I don't know. I backtrack. I can't find it. Gotta pay these people $350, whatever they charge. But what I did was, I breathed in the lost key. I did this, and that releases me from the tension, from the immediate attachment. This is our detachment. And we detach. Oh, I got a bunch of stuff to talk about. And we detach. As I detach, I'm releasing it now, right? I'm giving it to the universe. I'm giving it back to the universe from whence it came, and we alchemize this energy. That is what acceptance is all about. Once we come into acceptance, we receive our divinity. Acceptance is receiving. I have accepted. I have received. I'm no longer lying to myself. I'm no longer in denial. Again, there's different kind of denials. We're going to deny that it has power over us, this situation, because we did what? This works. It works. It works if you work it. That what Reverend Dr. Johnny Coleman taught us in Chicago. She said, life works. She said, it works if you work it. There's a book by the Reverend Dr. Johnny Coleman. It works if you work it. See, what I'm showing you right now, and it comes so fast because I'm a channeler of the energies of whatever. I can script all day long, and I can write. I've had to give speaking. I'm a professional person by trade. I had to talk, got to lecture. However, this ain't lecture. This is real world. This is real life stuff right here. And it comes so fast at times when I'm standing here talking to you. Acceptance is how we receive our own omnipotent, omniscient, omnipresent. We must first know in any situation that God is with us. Your higher power is with you. Everywhere we go, God is with us. We are never separate from whatever we desire or need. It is already with us. Got it? Got it. As we receive, we are ushered. We're leveling up now. 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension, 4 dimension. We are leveling up from acceptance. We move into awareness. As we accept, we get more clarity in our sight. Oh, y'all remember I talked about vision and our senses and our sight. We got to see it right. If we see what we see, we get these ideas. There's nothing outside of the realm of possibilities in God, in this universe, in your higher power. You got to receive it. In the silence is where we receive it. We become aware that, hey, divinity. We become aware that we are one with our source. That is our divinity. We have to open our mind to receive. In acceptance, that's what we're doing. We open our mind to receive. Now that we receive, we're in a new world. We look beyond the literal, beyond the physical. We're in this new world now. That is and then we yield our divinity. We yield our power. Our divinity is our dominion. As we receive acceptance, that we of ourselves, we can't do nothing, because you really can't. But in our ego, we easing God out. We think we can. We think we're running the show. I'm not running this show. This ain't my kitchen. This is God's kitchen. I bless everything and everybody wherever I go. And you got to give in order to receive. And from awareness, we move into our authenticity. Bam, baby, what's up? I'm here to motivate you. Again, I'm here to influence you. I'm here to inspire you. See, this is our authenticity. I'm here to encourage you. And bam, baby, I'm here to empower you. Bam, bam, be authentically you. Acceptance. They all start with an A, right? Because we A students around here. What's up? We soldiers. we practice what we know. Acceptance, awareness, authenticity, alignment. Threefold alignment. We are now in a higher dimension in consciousness where we can receive right ideas. Right ideas, because right ideas lead to right thinking. We want to think on right ideas. Look out for error consciousness, darkness. I heard Dr. Miles Monroe say this. He said, we don't negotiate with darkness. He said, we turn on the light. Bam, baby, you got it? We turn on the light. What light? The light of God. The light of your creator. The light of your higher power. See, this is about, can you see my t-shirt? I hope so. This is about self-love, you guys. This is about doing the right thing for the right reason. Not for her reason, his reason. It's for God's reason. Doing the right thing for thy will be done, and life flows. I'm not saying that I got all kinds of stuff. I don't have my skis. I got to be somewhere, and the place I need to be, there's the public transportation only go like part of the way there. Because see, I don't know Nashville that well, but anyway, I have to go. It's too late to cancel. So anyway, I know I'm talking fast. Remember, acceptance, right? Awareness. Right? It equals our authenticity. That's our soul expression. Authenticity comes from our soul. It is innate. And that is what we talk about, consciousness. We talk about 3 phases of mind, right? We talk about the superconscious, the subconscious, and we talk about the conscious phase of mind. That's our threefold being, you guys. So anyway, I know I'm yakking fast. We're going to dive deep into what true acceptance look like on a good level. See, a lot of times what we do is we think we heal. And then you come back, right? Might not come back, and may come back years later. Right thinking, right feeling, right word. We got to monitor our consciousness. Consciousness is who we are. It works if we work it. What are you working on in your thoughts today? When them adverse thoughts come up, some of y'all call it the demon, the devil chasing you and stuff. Well, anyway, that's you chasing you. That's you chasing you. Look, everything is a cycle. We live in systems, and all these systems and cycles. Just like, women have a menstrual cycle. The menstrual cycle is a part of this, what you call it, the reproductive system. You guys, we are a part of a system. Do you know the blood go in one side of the heart and come out the other side, and it circles around? Do you know the rain goes up in the sky and it come back down from the cloud? Everything is, but we don't want to recycle the same era consciousness. Everything is a cycle now that we are aware. Can you accept it? That everything is a cycle. Now that we know that everything goes like this, we want to reverse the curse. The curse is our error consciousness. How do we reverse it? We take our brain out, turn it around. We have a new thought. We have a new way of looking at old things. This is truly, truly crucial, you guys. It's crucial for us to get our act together. Look at our world. Well, all them kids that's missing. I told y'all some stats on, was it manifesting with you? I don't know. Starbucks to go with me. Everywhere I go, I was going to go get, I'm going to show you next time what kind of coffee I drink. But I need for you, I'm going to keep these thoughts going. All day long, practice breathing. Just practice releasing, you guys. When the shift, if somebody bumping, and don't say it's, when people are rude, I run into so much rudeness. When people are in their low vibrational ignorance, we are there to turn on. We turn on the light. We turn on the light through our acceptance that we're one with God, through our divinity, that we have inherited the earth. The earth is ours. And see, and then now we're living in our inheritance. Don't you want to live in your inheritance? Prosperity, abundance. Why is there so many? I get emotional. Why are so many homeless folks, y'all? Why are people struggling? Why is rent so high? Why is food so high? Food is skyrocketing. Let me share this with you really quick so you'll know on a soul level, those of you who connect with me. Because, a lot of us, we have parasocial relationships. We're family now. And in parasocial relationships, okay, as long as they are healthy. You know what I'm saying? But let me share this with you. And you're looking at a woman that was married 30 years. But we were together longer, maybe 33, because you date prior to getting married. I hear some outside noise, but I'm gonna stay with this. Y'all stay with me, and I want you to stay with this story. And so I filed for divorce after 30 years, but I wound up not getting divorced because I'm what they call a widower, because he passed away, and I hadn't seen him, I hadn't talked to him since when I left. When Spirit say move, bam, I mean, you get the boogity out of there. I'll give you some receipts later. Trust God. Have faith. Blind faith, I don't care what you trust him, because it don't show up. God does not show up. His ways are not our ways. His thoughts, and they're higher. So we need to be mindful, and we learn to hear the voice in the silence. Hold on, you guys. Somebody break by my door. Okay, well, that's a good thing. Those are the cleaning people. I live in a beautiful, oh my God. Starting over. Left with nothing but some memories that weren't so pleasant. Come on, y'all. Sweep and mop and go ahead. But anyway, so I'm rebuilding. This is what I'm going to say. I'm reinventing myself. I'm rebuilding myself after being married all those years. Life works when we work it. So it's not easy for me, because I was in one world and I completely stepped out of it. I don't think about no people from the past. I ain't Lot's wife. I don't look back. Everything that God has for me is that way. Everything that God has for you is forward. Everybody ain't meant to hang out with you. Do you know what I'm saying? I have a couple of friends from my past. My friend C. I have my friend Jewel. I hadn't spoken to her in a while, but these are people I trust. I got a friend, his name is Jordan, but I've been knowing C like, I forgot, what, 35 years, whatever. I was in the process of working something out on my own. Check it out. In my mind, y'all, anybody know what I was talking about? And so I had a scheduled conversation with my friend in the afternoon, but guess what? While I'm in the midst of doing what I do, doing my thing, she texts me. Like in the morning time, but we were scheduled to talk in the early afternoon. She said, can you talk now? I said, yeah. And lo and behold, that was divine intervention. And we had a conversation, and all is well, and well indeed. And you know, we don't, like, people ain't your friend because y'all change clothes, or, you know, or whatever, y'all hang out at the club. That does not make you, no. So what makes us bond in our friendship is that we work on our relationship with ourselves. Honesty, right? Open-mindedness, right? Willingness. Those are things I learned years ago. I'll tell y'all about that since, but I'm redoing me. 69, redoing me. I've been redoing me. I forget how long he been. Well, I don't think about those things. Hey, life is for the living. I'm still here in the land of the living, and I'm grateful because I have more work to do. So anyway, I've been yakking y'all. What's up? Are you glad that I'm back? You like kitchen? We're in the kitchen, and we may stay in the kitchen this week. We'll see. I said this week I'm planning on coming back and hanging out with y'all in a minute. I need you to know. I need you to remember this. You are the thinker. Hello? What's your problem with your old dusty behind? I think I got a bunch of old folks like me, I mean older folks like 50 and over. I be looking on them stats sometimes. They say, oh, this group really likes them. I'm talking to you. Stop teaching that old-timey stuff. We ain't religious over here. Yeah, we talk about God, we talk about Holy Spirit. We talk about Scripture. Why is it important to watch our words? Because our words become what? Flesh. Have you heard that somewhere before? I'm going to repeat. Life works when we work it. The Dr. Miles Monroe shared this. He said, we don't negotiate with darkness. We don't negotiate with darkness. We turn on the light. Bam, baby. And that's what I need you to do. On this Make It Happen Monday, I need you to turn the light on. Turn the light on. Turn the light on means remember that the light of God surrounds you. The love of God enfolds you. The power of God protects you, and the presence of God watches over you. That's turning on the light of God. We turn on the light of God in our consciousness. We get acceptance that we were created by high power. We were created out of love. Self-love is what we desire. I don't know what we talk about. I know we talk about a lot of stuff. I'm so grateful this morning to be a part of your family, of your world. And I pray to meet you one day, one person at a time. I'm gonna be traveling. You know, I don't like to really do a whole lot of driving, but during the daytime, I move around. But when I leave out, I plan my moving around. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I didn't plan. I just, hey, wherever the wind blew, and guess what? That wind blew me. It blew me right up into a dysfunctional marriage. And I'm going to talk about it. Not every detail of my marriage, but I need for people to recognize some signs when it broke. Now, if it ain't broke, don't try to fix it. But what if it's broke? Boogity, boogity, boogity. We try to share because we expand in consciousness. And it doesn't mean that people are bad people, but if you don't continue to grow and you don't continue to work on yourself, you don't continue to allow God to show up and direct your path, order your steps, conscious contact, remembering that it works when I work it in conjunction with my higher power. empowered when I learn myself. Spirit, soul, body, threefold beings. We got 12 powers. We're talking about all those disciples and Andrew and all. We're going to talk about those things. We're going to continue to grow. This is CDP Network Global. That's what you'll find us. CDP Global Network. CDP is our acronym for Conscious, Dominion, and Power. The journey continues. Walk in your authority today. I am divine. I am the light of God in expression. I am the love of God in expression. I am the power of God. I am divinity. I am divine. I am the power of God in expression. I am the love of God in expression. Check it out. Now, I'm not faking. This is spirit. See, you'll get mounted as I'm talking, so I have to remember that. Every word is a prayer, you guys. Every word is a prayer. Prayer. Every word. Because as we speak, we create. Our Creator listens. So we want to tell Him what we want. We want to call Him up and tell Him what you want. Ask and you shall receive. Knock. Bam. Knock you upside that big noggin of yours. Yeah. Ain't nobody ever told you you got a big head. Well, you do. Bam. I love life and I love you. I'll holler at you soon.